Said I'd never do this. Yes, Rasco and Disco beer review with me, Disco, coming at you with another beer video from in front of the cans and bottles here on the bar. Oh, I'm still pointlessly calling it Disco Arms. It's another video for a beer I said I'd never do. Did a month before last. I did try Camden Town's Marmite Love or Hate beer. Coincidentally, I've got another Camden Town beer that I said I'd never do. Not because it's Camden Town, although I don't generally gravitate towards their beers. But this one is their Vanilla Lager. Now, as I said in a few videos, vanilla alongside coconut is one of them flavours, one of them adjuncts that I often try and often like the idea of, but just can't pick out, either by aroma or flavour, in many beers I have. Normally those two, on their own or together, you tend to find them in something like an adjunct heavy stout. And I think the vanilla flavour, which is quite a fine and subtle flavour, at the best of times, kind of gets overawed by the roastiness and any other flavours like chocolate, same for coconut. So to find it in a lager, I thought was quite strange, because lagers by their very nature are kind of crisp, clear, not massively heavy on the flavour profile, just easy drinking, pale beers. Now, on the flip side, I'm thinking, being that I have trouble picking out vanilla in some beers, maybe putting it against the flavour profile, muted flavour profile of a lager might mean that I can actually pick it out more. So I was wandering around the beer section of the supermarket, Sainsbury's I think, a few weeks ago, and I kept looking at it and I thought, do you know what, just give it a go. Sometimes the beers that don't sound right or sound the worst often give the biggest surprise and therefore enjoyment. And you've kind of got to give these things a try sometimes. Well, you haven't got to, but I feel like I should. And I kind of wanted just to see that, like I say, that vanilla flavour. I mean, it might work and I get a really nice surprise, or it might be the shortest beer review video ever, apart from all this pre-waffle. So anyway, let's get it into the glass and let's see what it is. What it is 4.8%, and there's a good amount of information on it on Camden Town website, so if I can talk and pour. It says here the malt is Pilsner wheat and carapils, hopped with pearl and lotus, and a Bavarian lager yeast. Of course, do you like a good Bavarian lager? And I've managed not to idiot pour that. There we go. Wasn't going to show the logo on that glass because that's another beer I'm not doing. Definitely not doing. Anyway, let's see what we got. Well, no, can't particularly get vanilla on the aroma. For me, there's definitely a crispness and a slight fruitiness, like a citrus, like lemonness. Yeah, there's a slight lemony aroma. A good sized bubbly head. A lot of jump cuts in this video. I thought I'd stop doing that, but there we go. Let's see what the flavour is, see if I can pick out that vanilla. Cheers. No. No. No, I can't pick out the vanilla. What I can pick out, there's some kind of banana esters from the Bavarian yeast. They're noticeable. There's a little bit of that lemon citrus that you get from the aroma as well. If I hadn't seen the word vanilla on the front of the can, if I'd gone in a bit more blind, I would not be talking about vanilla notes or flavours. There is a little bit of lactose, I think. Also gives the sweetness. Do you know what? It's not even a terrible lager. It's not that bad. It's perfectly drinkable. Weather's nice. We're in the summer. It was a strange bounce off between the flavours, but it is quite balanced between those banana yeast flavours and a kind of lemony citrus going on. But I can't get vanilla. Maybe it's just me. Am I weird? Don't answer that. We all know it's true. On second visit, a little bit. There's a little bit of wateriness that kind of belies that 4.8%, but sitting in direct sunlight, it's kind of refreshing. It's got some interesting flavours going on. It's not going to be a winner. It's not my beer of the year. It's just one of those worth a try. Now, maybe my taste palette is just defunct on vanilla. Maybe you would taste, everybody else tastes more vanilla in it. I don't know. I just can't. Again, it's one of the beers I'll go back for more because I'm looking for something. It either isn't there or I just can't find. So, it's not a drain pour, it's not terrible. It's reasonably drinkable, perfectly refreshing. Got lots of things going on. Worth a try. Now, full disclosure, since I came up with the idea for this video about not liking or not tasting vanilla in a beer, bit of gas, not too bad, well carbonated. But yeah, since I came up with the idea and actually bought this can, I've had it a few weeks trying to get around to doing this video, but I've actually found a beer with vanilla in, not necessarily as a main adjunct, but actually tastes of vanilla. I'll get that on a video at some point. Actually, I've already done, I had it on draft up at Creative Juices, up their tap room. So if you look back on our Instagram, you might see it, but I've got a can of it as well. So I'm going to go back and check just how much vanilla I get off that, say, from the can compared to the draft version. But for this one, I'm not specifically getting vanilla. I'm not even really getting that much ice cream. It's just a very kind of lactose sweetness. Anyway, it's an interesting one, worth a try. What do you think? Would you? Should I have? Who knows? Let me know in the comments. Please, if you haven't already, click the like button and click the subscribe button to find out some more beer videos from either me or Rasco of Rasco and Disco Beer Review. Cheers.